Happy 25th day of National Poetry Month, 2020. Not 2002, as I mistakenly said, in a fit of sleep deprivation. Okay, so a couple of things happened today that I will run through very quickly because I know you want to get to the poem. All roads lead to home, though I promise these stories will lead to poem. Except for this one story that I'm going to start with, which was the cat got out today, which was real fun, chasing her around all day. She would not come to me. And, yeah, the food giver, my husband, had to go out there with the food. And then she was like, oh yeah, I'll come for food, but not her, not mom. Mm-mm. So, we all know who the real boss is here. My husband. Alright. On that note, I took on a lazy Saturday and I said I wasn't going to touch my computer today. I was on my phone a little bit, but I was better than usual. And so we went out, we just hung out, did some yard work. But a really cool thing happened today, which was the arrival of the National Poetry Month poster, which I'm sure if you guys are members, and if you're not, you should be, you all will be receiving either yesterday or today or soon. But, I mean, this this poster is just stunning. And as you can see down there at the bottom, it says, remember all is in motion, is growing, is you. And that is a gorgeous line from the poem Remember by our Poet Laureate of the United States, Joy Harjo. So, I was sitting out in the lovely fresh air. I was opening up my poem poster, and my son, who was out playing with his Godzilla toys, decided he was going to come over and check out what I was doing. And he read the lines off of the poster, and he was like, is that a poem, Mom? And I'm like, yeah, that's a good poem. Can I hear it? And like, proud mom moment. I was like, yes, you can hear it. And so I immediately pulled it up on my phone, and I read it out loud to him, and then he wanted to hear Joy Harjo read it as well. So he got to listen to it twice, which was really cool. So I figured I'm making some memories. I want to commemorate some of the good things that are happening amidst the insanity. So I'm just going to read Remember tonight. I know I've already done a Joy Harjo poem before, but I mean, this one is just stunning, and you know, it gave me a good memory with my own kids, so let's do it. And so here is Remember by Joy Harjo. Remember the sky that you were born under. Know each of the stars' stories. Remember the moon. Know who she is. Remember the sun's birth at dawn, that this is the strongest point of time. Remember sundown and the giving away tonight. Remember your birth, how your mother struggled to give you form and breadth. You are evidence of her life, and her mother's, and hers. Remember your father. He is your life also. Remember the earth whose skin you are. Red earth, black earth, yellow earth, white earth, brown earth. We are earth. Remember the plants, trees, animal life, who all have their tribes, their families, their histories too. Talk to them. Listen to them. They are alive poems. Remember the wind. Remember her voice. She knows the origin of the universe. Remember you are all people, and all people are you. Remember you are this universe, and this universe is you. Remember all is in motion, is growing, is you. Remember language comes from this. Remember the dance language is, that life is remember. And I just can't find a more fitting way to be thinking about coming into the end of National Poetry Month than with that one word, remember. And the idea that we are just a collection of stories, which is a collection of memories, good and bad. Cherish the good ones. We often forget the good ones. I'm going to work really hard today to remember that my son asked me to read him a poem today. It's a small thing, but it meant so much to me. And, you know, I don't think he'll remember it. He's 9 years old and he plays with Godzilla and, you know. But at least he'll remember that his mom read to him. And then maybe he'll carry that on to his own kids someday. So, anyway, 25 days into National Poetry Month, and I'm still doing this. And I'm really proud of myself for actually sticking to something this long, because it's so easy for me to say, especially right now, I've got too much work to do. Oh, nope, not tonight. I just need a brain break. These have been really good brain breaks for me. They've been a really good way for me to pull out of my routine, develop some good habits, take a few moments not to worry, and to find some kindred spirits. So, have a good night, guys. Till tomorrow.